have for years and years heard that the legend of Drag Race, and that you were the original person who first registered the idea of Drag Race with the Writers Guild.
Well, here's the thing.
But it's not Jackie Beats Drag Race, so what happened?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not delusional. I realize that RuPaul is more famous than I am.
Right.
Okay, it's a bitch being more talented than famous. Anyway. No, Kate Flannery, who actually was in Valley of the Dolls with me. Most people know her as Meredith, the redheaded drunk who's always flashing her tits on The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate Flannery and I came up with this idea for a reality competition series called Drag Race. And it was essentially America's Next Top Model, but with drag queens. And ours showed a lot more like living together, because I want to see some fights. I don't know about you, I want to see some fights. So we have it registered at the Writers Guild, and there was a part of me when the show came out, I thought, you know what? If you're doing a reality competition series about drag queens and you have two brain cells to rub together,
yes,
no comment, you're gonna call it Drag Race.
Right.
So I thought to myself, like, I don't feel like I was, ripped off.
Right.
I'm not a litigious person.
No.
So yeah, I came up with it first. But there's no nice way to say that,
Yeah.
I think sometimes, haven't you found you'll come up with an idea and then all of a sudden you see like, 7 people are doing something
They did that already.
What is that? The universal consciousness. It's crazy.
Well,
trust me, before you know it, Coke pizza places are going to be popping up
everywhere. I think I got a menu at my house for Valium ramen just the other day. I thought that was something special to me.
It's very good.
Now, Jackie, how are your new hips feeling?
They're really great. I have to thank everyone who gave money, time, energy. Seriously, I was in so much pain.
Because I remember when I first moved here, we hung out a couple times, and I remember just like it was hard for you to walk, and it was doing shows was a real pain.
Literally.
Literally.
I was telling somebody this story the other day. I was in an airport and I started crying. I mean, I could start crying right now just thinking about it. No, because
it's the Coke pizza. Don't worry.
It's the Coke pizza. It's not real. Your feelings are not real. That's the only problem with Coke pizza. You can't really eat your feelings, because it just brings up more. No, I was in an airport and it used to be like, oh my God, I've got a connection to make, and I'm at gate 2 and it's at 48B,
Ooh.
and I'm like, and by the time
they got
I
you
get
in the middle
there,
seat, and you're going to Tacoma to do
exactly.
angles, gay bar.
So I just did Seattle Pride and just walking all over the airport and
skipping around. In case you didn't know, Jackie had a double hip replacement, which was paid for by the love of all your fans and celebrity donors.
Yes, and I have to say that was a real lesson. Like, there's a. You want to act like you're so fabulous, and like it's embarrassing to say like I don't have insurance, I don't have an extra $50,000 lying around, which is what it costs to get 2 hips. But there's just a point where you just have to say, I had this epiphany. I honestly was sitting there and I thought, you know what? To the universe, $50,000 is like a penny. I mean, it really is. Yeah. It's nothing. There's billions and billions and billions of dollars. So I wrote this thing up, and I got to say it was very well written because it was funny, but then heartfelt. It was and the money just rolled in, and I just never thought it would happen. And it's not only happened, it's done. They're great.
You're kicking up.
I got not only new hips, but I said, hey, I want the same, childbearing hips that I was cursed with. The only thing sadder than having childbearing hips is having them and not being able to bear a child.
No.
I know, it's sad. Who smuggled in the trombone?
Well, I'm so happy that you are back up and kicking it, because it is just a delight to see you on fire and ready to rock.
Yes.
I want to just mention your beautiful home that I visited before. We got a little pic of it here. Oh my
God.
goodness.
It's all about me.
It is. Now, you have many different themed rooms. Now, which room is this? This is the Jackie room.
This is the actual, it's sort of the Golden Girls TV/sunroom.
Okay.
And that's not a wonderful, I mean, that's a good, I'm in it.
Believe me, Jack, I was looking for something that really gave you everything. This was the one that at least gave you a taste.
Yes. Anyway, it's a beautiful room.
Now, what is your style inspiration for your home? I mean, because I know you love thrift shopping.
I do. Well, the LA Times home section came and did an entire layout of my house, and I was so proud until when it came out, it was the day before Halloween, and it said, "Every day is Halloween at drag queen Jackie Beat's house." So I thought I was being all classy and like Martha Stewart. No, I was Monster Stewart. So, but I told them my quote was, I want to look like, it's very mid-century, but sort of campy, very colorful, and I said I want it to look like a world traveler who's never been anywhere.
Ah.
You know, like, look, there's a picture of a Negro woman on the wall. Like, that's the way I grew up. Like, you know, my parents had like the most famous, like, Vladimir Trechikov print is like, you know, these beautiful jet black women with like this harsh green lighting. I mean, it was like, that's what I grew up looking at, and it was gorgeous. But as an adult, I can see it for what it is. It's like, isn't this exotic? I got a Negro on the wall. So I call it mid-century ching-chongery, which is totally politically incorrect, but you know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's so, you know, it's like, God, when do I get my fortune cookie? Anyway. So it's that stuff. And it's not like overtly racist.
No.
It's just like, it is actually, it's pre-irony. That's what it is. And it actually is beautiful. Like before, people were so, like minimalism, I don't get minimalism. And my kitchen is from like, I don't know when they did it, but the house is 1949, and the kitchen is like all this blue tile and these old appliances. I mean, it's gorgeous, and if it was on TV, they would put in, you know, granite this and a backsplash and like stainless steel appliances. That's ugly. That's like doing surgery. What is happening? This is what it's like to be on coke.
Here, let me show you a very soothing image, Jackie, to help you out. Show us Jackie's little babies. Show them. Oh, these are your poochies.
Oh my God.
These are your little angel poochies.
Can I just say that the one that's far away, that's Darlin, and she's the new one, and she's bonkers.
Okay.
And she has to wear a thunder shirt.
A thunder shirt?
A thunder shirt is this special thing that you put on and it makes the dog feel secure, and I'm telling you, it works.
Really?
She's totally neurotic and freaking out. You put the shirt on her, she's like, I love life.
A thunder shirt?
It's like Valium.
We have a neurotic poochie at my house, and he's always very nervous.
Seriously, try it. But I love that picture because there is Miss Tony.
Yes.
That picture was taken by me in the bathtub.
Really?
So she's like visiting me, and then she's doing the side eye, like, oh, that new one. Oh, the new one wandered in. Look how comfortable I am.
I know, and you look gorgeous as well.
Couldn't do this with the old hips, I'll tell you that.
No, you got the new hips and you're swishing them around, honey.
I'm just learning, you're a bad influence.
Yeah, you got Lady Red over there lying around, and now our
Welcome
guests
to my
lying
home.
around, too.
Yes, welcome to my home.
Oh my God. James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
James Earl Cleopatra Jones.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I like these pictures. I feel like I'm dead, and this is like, have you seen that movie Defending Your Life?
Yeah. I got a big jar with just your head in it for all future
They
use.
saved Jackie's brain.
They did.
That's good. That's good.
You love Golden Girls as much as I do, Jackie.
I love the Golden Girls. I just channeled Blanche.
Yes, you did, with your positioning and your beauty. And you have a Golden Girls room. That one we saw is kind of your Golden Girls
Yes,
tribute room.
it is sort of my Golden Girls room. And Kate Flannery, who I was talking about, her boyfriend is one of the official photographers for NBC. And he's been doing it forever. So when I bought the house and he saw that room, he gave me this big print that he took, a cast photo of the Golden Girls, this framed, gorgeous,
Wow.
yeah, of all four of them. So
And you're about to do a special, after you got your big 25-year show, July 19th at the Renberg, you are doing a show of my dreams that I'm very excited to come see. You're doing the Golden Girls.
Yes, we're doing it with a Z.
Golden Girls.
For legal purposes.
Live with an amazing cast.
Yes, I'm going to sit normal now.
Okay, okay. Cocaine Pizza's wearing off.
Yeah, we're doing 2 episodes of The Golden Girls with myself as Dorothy.
Of course. And your Dorothy, when you did it with Ella Ross, was so spot on,
thank
Jackie.
you.
It was so good.
I gotta tell you, I did some old age makeup, and I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Because, I mean, I'm really vain. You know what I mean? If you're a drag queen, you wanna look pretty, even if you're, you know.
Even if you're playing Miss Dorothy
Even if you're playing Sasquatch. Anyway, so it's me as Dorothy, and Sherry Vine as Blanche.
Yes.
God, typecasting if there ever was. I mean, what a slut. And Drew Droege, the brilliant Drew Droege, is going to be Rose.
Amazing.
Yeah, and Drew is best known, of course, as Chloe online. And then Sam Pancake, who is just so brilliant, is going to be Sophia.
That is going to be so good.
We're doing the lesbian episode, and Melanie Hutzel from Saturday Night Live is going to be the lesbian.
The lesbian episode is so
Is her name
good.
Jean?
She's a lesbian, Blanche.
Well, this big deal, isn't Danny Thomas one? Yeah, I don't even know.
Not Lebanese, Blanche. Lesbian.
Lesbian. Lesbian.
Yes.
Lesbian. Yeah, it's the best.
So good.
And then we're gonna do the one where they have the flu.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's
That's great.
that's one of my favorites. I just love that. It's like, give me my heating pad. I don't have your heating pad. If that's not my heating pad, I'd like to know what other electrical appliance you're using under that blanket. I mean, that show just will never. Anyway.
So good.
Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That is great. And then you're going to go to New York and do The Beat Goes On there too?
Yes, it's just not. It never ends.
Jackie, it's hard to be a star, still as in demand as
really
ever.
is.
It's
It
just
really
not
is.
easy.
I just, you know, I'm glad they still want me. For my humble roots.
Humble roots. For more, hey Qween! Check us out on theStream.tv. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Daily Motion, and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And we'll just have a gay old time, right, baby?
Yes, honey.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Hey, Qween.